Okay guys, this is gonna be a pretty chill video. This boss really should not be that hard if you have enough immunities in your team. It's a bit of a mechanical boss more than anything else, but I think it's pretty simple, honestly. One of the easier fights, I would say. So I'll just kind of like comment on my part of the fighting here. Like you just want to shield the bombed people. And honestly, we don't do that much healing outside of our ramps, so I didn't bother doing any like extra healing except on tanks. Other healers should be able to pick up all the extra damage that is happening. You want to start ramping, like I'm assuming that every single raid leader will ask you to ramp for protocol. If you're using this strat in particular, where you let both protocols go off, it's gonna be a lot of damage, so naturally we're gonna need like a lot of HPS, and Disc is just the perfect class for that with our bursty HPSing. Like look at how I'm going wild here, and I didn't even time it that well here. There's so much more you can do than I just did. Like I think we can easily get to around 20k HPS in these scenarios, but I didn't time it that well. Yeah, just, you know, just your regular discipline priest stuff. There's nothing extraordinary going on here. Your tanks might ask you for externals at some point. You can also use, as I said, barrier as always to mitigate some of the damage, but other than that there's nothing special going on. Make sure you DPS a lot, because damage does matter on this fight, so you know, we can, if we focus on it, we can do a little bit more, like about 2k, 2.2 maybe, something like that. Just help out, push the boss, you know, on time. Honestly, pretty easy boss fight. Be ready to move. Be ready to move. Since, you know, we're not the most mobile, so you do want to be ready for that. And yeah, here you can see like kind of like purging protocol incoming, you know, so I start ramping. It's all pretty standard stuff, you know. Just apply your 10 atonements with the rupture, radiance, shadowfin, radiance, evangelism plus divine bell, schism, divine blast, penance. I like to use solace here when I'm low on mana, and then you can just smite. I think solace isn't the best damage output, so like to maximize HPS you don't want to solace there, but I'm not sure, don't quote me on that. I haven't really looked into it too much. Probably should, to be fair, but yeah, I don't think it matters that much. It returns mana, so that's why it's good to use, but maybe you can delay it a little bit. It's not, I try to use it as much as I can. You know, as I said, be ready to move. Watch out for the bombs if they go on you. Be ready to react, and that's it. So that's the whole fight. I want to use this opportunity to say though something else. Some people have asked me to put like how to ramp and some other things like that. I will try. I will try to make a guide. I spoke about it before. I want to make a detailed guide for discipline priest. I am by no means like the most experienced or the most skilled discipline priest out there for sure, but I do want to share my knowledge because I know that information is scarce. I will say this though, this is one of those like classes where you really need to just practice. There's no like a cheat sheet that you can follow that will make you like a better player, so it really is like up to you guys to kind of practice. But yeah, in general, the formula for ramping is pretty simple. You want to apply 10 atonements, you want to do 2 radiances, and then you want to do basically either shadowfin or boon and do your DPS rotation after schism. That's just kind of how it goes. And I recommend practicing it and learning it to do it in your sleep, because it's our main healing output comes from it, and outside of that, if you mistime your ramp or do it wrong, you will lose a lot of HPS. And I mean, once again, it's not bad because it's losing HPS, it's bad because somebody might die because of it, because people are counting on ramp a lot, and ramp is a very powerful CD if used properly. It can really mitigate a lot of mechanics. Even if it's not spiritual, trust me, the evangelism ramp heals so much that you can basically out heal almost any mechanic that doesn't one-shot, basically. So it's crazy good. It's very, very powerful. So learning the timings, learning how to utilize it really goes a long way. Anyway, that's gonna be a video for today. If you guys have any questions, any comments, any feedback for this video or any other, you know, feel free to comment. If you like the video, like. If you feel super crazy and generous, you can also subscribe. You can also check out my Twitch. And thank you guys for being here. Thank you for all the support lately. Much love, guys. See you next time.